Phillies won the East.
And there's a right back. Castellanos deep into left field. It is a fair ball. Turner hits a drive deep left center field, and the Phillies strike first.
Breaking ball popped up, shallow right. Segura going out. Castellanos coming on. Castellanos has it, and the Phillies have the National League championship.
This is Luke and I on the Phillies, brought to you by Fox Sports The Gambler.
Yeah, baby. They did it. If you're living under a rock, for the first time since 2011, the Phillies have won the NL East and officially are on top of the NL East. They once again hold the best record in baseball still, I believe, after that win tonight. Just an unbelievable season. You can really go back and look at so many different things. There were so many injuries they dealt with. It felt like there was some point in the season where it felt like at least one person was hurt. They went through some pitching stuff, some bullpen issues, and they just didn't back down. They fought all the way through, and now they're on top again. I'll tell you this, it feels really good. The goal of the season isn't to win the National League East, it's to win the World Series. But man, this feels good. I didn't like watching the Braves win the last 6. That's not fun. So to really finally be on top of this division again, that it's really, really special. And I know all these guys talked before the season down in spring training. They said obviously the goal is to win the World Series, but the first one is to win the division. They don't want the Braves to win the division, right? They don't want to see the Braves celebrate at Citizens Bank Park again, because that's what's happened. They don't want that ever again. And this year that didn't happen. So now 93-64 on the season, 29 games over 500, 53-26 at home. It's the best home winning percentage in all of baseball. This team just wins. Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but they just wanted to clinch at home. I get it, right? It would have been cool to clinch in New York. There were some overreactions last night, but to do it at home, man, it's special. That place was mobbed tonight. It felt like a playoff game in there early. Aaron Nola striking a guy out early in the game. It sounded like the NLCS in there. Just vibes are up. Just great all around stuff. If you guys are in here, feel free to drop any comments down. I'm going to be hanging out for about 15 minutes here. I want to know how you guys are feeling, because this hasn't happened for a while. 2011, I was 9 years old the last time that the Phillies won the NL East. It's special. I tweeted out a few minutes ago. Times like this make me think of the guys that have been here a while. First one, you think of Aaron Nola, right? Just a guy who's been through the ringer with this team, has seen many bad seasons, many losing seasons, many multiple game under 500 seasons. For him to get that one's awesome, because he hasn't even sniffed it, man. Like, none of these guys have sniffed it with this team. I feel happy, Luke. Yes, Matt. I feel happy as well. Just an unbelievable night. A really great win. The offense looked great. But really first, I want to just continue to talk about Aaron Nola, because just a freaking workhorse out there, man. A guy that has risen to the occasion in clinchers. Since 2022, this is from Phillies notes, Aaron Nola has started 7 games the Phillies could either A, clinch a postseason berth, B, win a postseason series, or C, win a division title. Aaron Nola has posted a 1.62 ERA in 44 innings with 46 strikeouts to 7 walks. Just nasty stuff. He obviously had the chance to send them to the playoffs last week. He pitched unbelievable. The offense didn't help. I agree, Chris. He said Nola's been the longest, but don't forget Ranger too. think he came up in 2016 or 2017. I believe it was 2016. I mean, yeah, guys like Nola, guys like Ranger, just to finally be able to get that division crown in the Phillies uniform is really awesome. Because these, as we know, they don't come around often. The Phillies are getting ready to pop some bottles now. It looks like the goggles are on, the shirts are on. There's a lot of Budweisers going on. So yeah, man, what a night. What a night. What a season. A really awesome night from the offense, obviously. The first one, obviously, being the Real Muto homer, and then followed by the Schwarber homer, and then RBIs from Castellanos, JT, Schwarber again. Just a really, really big night from the offense. Something that you like to see, because it's been a bit of a rut, I would say, the last few days for the offense. But really awesome to see. Nola had to start on days where we threw out Michael Saunders and Wilson Ramos at catcher. Yeah, I would love to go back and see how many different guys have caught Aaron Nola. If you're interested in doing that, Chris, I would love to see all of the names. That's definitely over on Baseball Reference somewhere. But there's a lot of them. So it's just really, really awesome. Just to see these guys win the East again. And really just to see all this hard work pay off, man, because it's been a grind of a season. Obviously, if you have the best record in baseball, it doesn't seem like a grind, but the baseball season is a grind for all 30 teams. It's 7 straight months of game after game and losing streaks, right? Losing streaks aren't fun. These guys hate to lose, but they happen. That's baseball. And it is really funny because you look down at these stats, right? And you look at the amount of guys that have taken at bats for this team this year, or the amount of guys that have threw pitches out of the bullpen for this team. Do you guys remember Ricardo Pinto? Like, that was this season. Remember when Connor Brogdon was on the Phillies? Like, it feels like forever ago, but that was this season. Yeah, so the bottles have been popped. They just absolutely doused Rob Thompson. Garrett Stubbs has half overalls on with no pants, no shirt. Brandon Marsh is throwing goggles at people currently. If you guys don't have the NBC Sports Philadelphia broadcast on, I would throw that on another screen because these boys are ready to party. I'll tell you that. So any more final thoughts from you guys here? I didn't really want to make this long. I want you guys to enjoy that broadcast. But just a really awesome night. You can go down and really look at this list and see just how much of a grind this season is. Over 30 guys have taken at bats this season. Over 40 guys have threw at least one pitch. It's just, baseball is a grind, and to win a division like this, especially a division that's not easy, right? You get a good Braves team, and I know they've dealt with a ton of injuries this year, but they're still a good baseball team. And you get a Mets team who, although we can sit back and say they're the Mets, they looked pretty good this weekend. If they can sort of get into a spot here, they could make a little noise. I don't think they're going to make noise against us, but I think they could make noise in a playoff series. So like this isn't an easy division. I think we know about the Nationals and the Marlins. That's really nothing special there. But this isn't an easy division to win. So it was a hell of a run. The run is just getting started, which is the best part. So I believe after that win, I'm going to pull these up real quick, but the Phillies should at least be tied at the top. All right. So they're a game and a half. Sorry, they're a half a game back right now from the Dodgers, but they're right there, man. They're right there. The Braves fans are going to be annoying until playoffs start. We would have won the division if we stayed healthy. Yeah. Listen, I think that's an acceptable argument for them to make. Losing arguably the best pitcher in the National League and one of the best players in the National League, that's not easy to really overcome. They dealt with injuries this year, a ton of them. It really wasn't just those two guys. Austin Riley was down. But I don't know, man. Something about this year, it felt like from the beginning of the season that this was the year to win the division. And they did it. So it was an awesome one. Expect the hangover lineup tomorrow. That's going to be a funny one tomorrow. It always is. But yeah, Phillies win the East. The Phillies have won the National League East for the first time since 2011. It feels really damn good to say it. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. You can play shoulda, coulda, woulda all day long. Unfortunately, things happen, but you can't just keep harping on hypotheticals. Exactly, right? No matter what happens, you have to put the team out there that you have. So that's really what the Braves did. So on that note, I am going to hop out of here. Just wanted to talk for a little bit. Thank you guys for coming on. The Phillies have won the East, and the job isn't done yet. Peace.